Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Let's continue with Eye of the Beholder. Last time, I had finally figured out how to make use of these portals. You have to actually use the item on them, which is not present in the squares around the edges of the portal. And they teleport you back and forth between the same location. And we had gone all the way down and rescued Kiergar here, who's in our party currently. The dwarf prince who we were told about. And I think now we're going to focus on trying to find this poison cure for the dwarf king. We were told by a dark elf who is apparently under the command of Zenithar, is it? The beholder. Who is apparently doing bad things underneath Waterdeep. That I think she said that the cure for the poison is in a storage room, in a room with a lot of levers or something like that. Possibly the floor underneath the one where we met her. Alright. This game is interesting. There's no journal in this game, so I have to remember the plot points myself. Unlike, say, Pool of Radiance, where I mean, I could write this stuff down when we get told about it. I could open it up in a Word document and write it down in there. It was easier to do with Pool of Radiance because that would actually direct me to journal entries in the Adventurer Handbook, or the manual which came with the game. And so I could just say, you know, talk to guy, entry 52, blah blah blah. And I could refer to that. Whereas in this, since it doesn't have a clear distinction like that, I kind of have a bit of difficulty telling whether something's sort of important or not. Because characters do like to waffle on a little bit. Anyway, where are we? We are at level 5, the Dwarf Ruins in camp. And I think I was searching around for more portals. But we'll be going back down again. I had found some more dwarf keys. Let's go down here. And there is these doors. But these doors don't have buttons to open them. I'd have to get onto the other side of them. Let me just check something. If I go upstairs. Okay. How about we do this? The thought had just occurred to me that maybe I could drop down there from above. And, well, there is all these holes we opened up here in this puzzle area, which we went through. I didn't actually drop down any of the holes because, well, it said to, you know, avoid your greed. So I avoided all the items and I got through the maze. I didn't fall down the holes. But let's fall down a hole now so we can go behind those doors and see what's behind there. A rock. Oh boy. Such riches. Probably also Kenku. Yep. There's one. I was actually reading up a bit about Dungeons and Dragons because a conversation I was briefly part of on a forum was talking about references, possible references that developers of Baldur's Gate 3 could be making in their game to other settings, and it was sort of like Baldur's Gate 2 had a number of references to other settings within the D&D world, and I remembered that there was yeah, most of them I think were in the planisphere in Athkatla. And the ones I remembered were... There was a bunch of Knights of Solamnia, which was from Dragonlance, so they wanted to get home. And there was also these cannibalistic halflings, which I had completely forgotten about, but when I read about it, I was like, oh yeah, those were there. And apparently they're reference to Dark Sun. And reading up about Dark Sun, apparently Kenku was something in that setting as well. Okay, what's this ring do? I put this on. 17, 18, 9. 17, 18, 9. 9, 16, 14. 9, 16, 14. Minus 1. Minus 1. Okay, that's not changing anything. But... Could be... No? Okay. I know it's a thing in Dungeons & Dragons where you can't wear 2 rings of protection plus 1. You can't stack them. And in later games, it actually stops you from wearing the ring at all. But if you... I think in the earlier games, you could wear both of them at once, but only the effects of one of them would apply. Okay. I kind of wish you could use, like, a ladder or something to climb up through the holes. There we go. We'll go through here. Just see whether there's any keys. Clerical scroll or flame blade. You are quite hungry. Go. Have a meal. Is anyone else hungry? You're a little hungry. Frederick could do with some food. Tekkud could do with some food as well. I actually am running a little low on food. So I might need to create some more food. I might not be able to get to that other place over there. Okay, that just opens and closes that. Because I can't get to any of the other holes. So I can't get in there. Ow. Yeah, careful, careful. There's probably lots of Kenku around here. There we go. We should be close to a level up, perhaps. Oh, that door closed. Okay. Yeah, because I can't get over to here. To drop down into the area beneath here. So... I think from that, it's about all that we could get there. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go over to that teleporter. Uh-oh. So many Kenku! This way. Actually, I should have gone the other way, shouldn't I? I feel your buddies left you. Come on, we've dealt with Drow. There we go. Ooh, food. Thank you. No. Ow. Why did I get like 2 casts of that? Three casts? Just periodic casts of it. Swap positions. That way he's going to be beating Taghor over the head instead of feet. There we go. Well, we got rid of one of them. Nice, nice. The fireball actually got rid of all of them. And they turned into food. It's actually roast chicken. There we go. More of you. This is going to be like last time where we were fighting through massive, just endless waves of Kenku. What? How the hell, Zogadek, did you get behind me? Hide in the center. I wish I could click on Tekkud and Razzle at the moment and they would attack behind me. Nice. Yep, that's wonderful. How do you hit so consistently? I mean, okay, our armor isn't very good. There we go. Okay, can we move on from this now? Just going to go this way. Go back up the stairs. And rest. Because we got beaten up by Kenku. There we go. Doesn't seem like we need to actually eat while we're sleeping. Either that or while we're resting, food. The hunger meter actually goes down quite slowly. There's more food in here. We've also got this jeweled key here. We found somewhere. Right, so this is... It's not that staff. It's the ring. And this leads us to Zenithar's Outer Sanctum Mantis Hive. Save. And... Apparently there's a button here. I'm not seeing it though. Maybe it just means the shackles? Let me have a look. What's it saying? Yeah, it's saying there's a button here. Maybe it's just talking about the shackles. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. That's where we found Kiergar. There's some stuff I dropped. There's a halberd. There's another portal. That one uses the stone scepter. What's back here? 13. Oh, yes. Right, so this is a corridor of teleports. There we go, I suppose I solved it. I don't know what 13 had to do with it, but, hey. What's this? Plate mail. Is this better than what you've got? -1. Nope. Tag whore. You have 3 armor class, wear this, and you have 1. Yeah, Feek's armor class is so low because of this ring, which is apparently like a ring of protection plus 3. Kiergar. Well, you've already got better. Razzle. Got that. Tekkud can't wear it because he's a thief. Frederick can't wear it because he's a mage. Yeah. Go there. Go there. Just reorganize my party. There we go. And save. No real reason I have it like this. I suppose I should put Frederick in the middle. That way, the slightly sturdier Razzle will be able to take the damage. If we get attacked from behind. But that means also that if we get attacked by Mantis here, Razzle is likely to be paralyzed. So I think I'll put those spellcasters in the center. Stairs up. This is Lower Reaches of the Drow. Cleric Scroll of Raised Dead. Okay, we also have this gem here, which we picked up at some point. Okay. That's all that's there. I suppose those levers just flip the teleporters back and forth. Hmm. Okay. Let's go into this one. Oh, interesting. From... Ah ha ha. Bit of an oversight there. Is it really? From a distance, you can see all the objects which fill in all the squares on the portals. However, when you go up, then it changes to the one with the slot missing, because this one, there's no scepter. When you step back, there's an indent for a scepter. Yeah, so they all use the same model. It actually seems like either the ring is so small that it's not there, or they actually do have a unique one this far away. But this one. Yes! See, there's no indent here for the staff. There's an indent for the staff. There's no indent for the staff. So this is conscious decision, that there's no indent for the ring. Then there's an indent for the ring. And then there's no indent for the ring. So it seems like the 1 square away icon, 1 square away shape for these portals, at least down here, are all the same. Okay. I wonder whether the game has separate icons for the separate models for those ones, or whether they just misplaced them or something. Ooh, we haven't been here. Drow outcasts. Okay, that might be talking about the driders we found here. A wand. Really don't need to be carrying all this friggin' stuff, but... A button there. And a room with pits in it, and buttons. What's this button do? That removes a pit there. Okay. Ah. And that will cause them to appear again behind me, won't it? Yes. Unless you step on them twice. Okay. So it's not really a trap. In here. Nothing. And up here, a door which we can't get through. There's a teleporter there. Okay, well, let's go through this door. Because, as I found last time, there's actually a button on these doors. It's right here. Kind of blends in well. That teleported me. Yes, it's teleporting me around. Only teleported me that one time, though. Who's a mite peckish? There we go. Oh, double rations. Great. Okay, what monstrosities are behind this door? Oh, these are hellhound things. guessing that's what they are. I don't know what that pressure plate does. I can't hear anything occur when I step on it, and it's not closing the door behind me. Likewise, that one. Oh, hey, no, I know what that did. Blocked off that corridor. Yeah, I can't go that way anymore. Okay. It's not exactly a, I mean, there wasn't anything down there. You have to step on them in the right order? Is that like a one chance thing? Is there another item up at the end of this corridor which I could have gotten if I had gone through here first? Hmm. Ugh. Oh well. Let's go up here. I want to go through that teleporter. That just leads me over to here. Okay. Downstairs. Some rocks. This goes lower reaches of the drow. I require a key. Do we have any keys? Aside from that. Okay, that dual key works there apparently. That better be what I needed to use it on. A drow key. Use a key to gain a key. Like that dual key was more useful somewhere else. Sounds like we've got displacer beasts around here. One key for one gem. Oh, well, okay. I do have a gem. Well. Who has the gem? Thank you. A jeweled key. Going to be something worth it after all this. Looks like a mounting device of some sort. Another alcove and a button. Okay, so that looks like you could put a gem in it. But I'm fresh out of gems. Hmm. I suppose we've got to find another gem somewhere. What's this here? Okay. Helpful. Ooh, hey. A drow key. Can I use this on the door? That's not a keyhole. Work! Okay, let's find a better spot to use this key. Or what's it say? 1 gem for 1 key. Again. Okay. Oh, hang on. Does it work the other way? It does. Aha! A ruby key. Fancy. And 2 stairs up. I'm gonna save. Since we found another one of those jeweled keys, I suppose they aren't, like, super unique. 1 battle for glory. Oh, it's these skeletons again. He's running away. He's making a break for it. After him. I still really like the noise he makes. Whoa! I like the having to create sounds for these characters with a rather limited sound system. There we go. Okay. Is this another gem for a key situation or something? If I put this ruby key in here. Okay, that apparently worked. Let me just reload. Because I want to see whether that works with anything I stick in there. What about this ration? Oh. A ring? One to -1. So that's another ring protection +3. 1 leap of faith. Well, okay, fine. That actually did hurt me falling down there. One's faith repaid. Thanks. A cleric scroll of raised dead. Nice. And a potion of extra healing. Okay. I wish you could wear the stone ring. My inventory. There we go. Oh, very tasty. Let's go up here. Boop. Ooh, hey. That opened up a lot of different places. Okay. Ooh, heck. Oh, great. My bless spell just wore off. They're not too much of a concern. Just move before they turn to attack you. Just keep leading them around like this. There we go. What's this? Adamantite longsword. Well, we've already got a bunch of those. Okay, well, just a moment. I don't have to just my keyboard again, because this is another game where I'm using the numpad and my left hand's getting rather cramped. So I'm assuming behind each of these doors is another 2 of those skeletons. I see that on the map. Yeah. The one at the end of the hallway opened up. Come on, you. Let's dart forward. Stab him in the back and move back off. Go. There's probably another one, because there was 2 in the other one. Oh no, there isn't. Mage Scroll of Fear. Neat. Let's rest. I may as well clear out all of these rooms. It's experience. Ooh, also, hang on. Nope, memorize spells, scribe spells. Fear. Nope. And memorize, can we learn any new spells? We can learn another spell of the 3rd level. Fireball. And I suppose 2 fear, because we've got nothing else. And can you pray for any more spells? Nope. We haven't gone up a level. I don't think we went up a level at all last session. We're all level 7 and 8. There we go. Oh, there's only 1 in there. Okay. I was thinking thought there was going to be 2 in each. Bonk. Ow. Come on. Hit for 11. I suppose they are equipped with adamantite swords. That's what they're dropping. There we go. How many hit points does Feek have? I can't tell. I'd have to go into the settings and change it over from a bar to number. There we go. Ooh. That's another door opened. And another skeleton. Turn undead really doesn't seem to last very long. They like turn around, start backing off, and then they're just like, oh, well, hang on. You're over there. I should be attacking you. I wonder whether turn undead can destroy undead in this. Because once you're a cleric or paladin gets high enough level in other games, their turn undead actually has a chance of just outright destroying weaker undead. Unless you're an evil cleric, or, well, evil cleric, then you have a chance of converting them. Which is quite nifty. So, you know, yay, skeletons and zombies fighting for you. By the time you can do that, it's not really worth it. Some arrows. Nothing happened when I booped that. Another key? Just start dropping some of these swords on the ground. And these maces! I'm holding onto them with the chance that they might be magical. Don't really want to dump them all over the place though, because then if I want to identify them and see whether they're magical or not. Though I think the adamantite swords are just innately magical. I would have to go all over the place to find them. And, you know, frankly, I can't remember everywhere I put them. I think the shield just looks different. Put the shield here. And this staff. Oh yeah, some of this is actually a paladin's equipment, because we found the bones of a paladin last time. He's currently sitting upstairs next to halfling bones and some other human bones we found. We haven't resurrected him yet. Because I suspect once we resurrect him, he'll be like, can I join you? And I'll say no. And then he'll be like, oh, okay, and he just disappears. I don't know, I mean, it's not like I'd really make use of him anyway, but I'd kind of like to have a look at them. See what the characters are. Ow! Damn it. Try to be sneaky. Get an extra hit in, and you just get bonked on the head, and nope. There we go. So let's see, are people much hungry? Kind of. Pardon me. Okay. Don't. Okay, another key. Let's put all these keys in his inventory. You can wear that. Just may as well wear them. I don't know whether they're magical or not, but hey. I saw that. Beak. You'd just eaten and your hunger bar just went down a little. There we go. If they give a benefit, we'll be getting it now. Maybe they stop fleeing if they can't actually flee any further. There we go. Banded armor. I don't think that's as good as plate armor, but... -1. 0. Yeah. Razzle could wear that. From 5 to 4. Yeah. Go. Rest. And save. Okay, so what did we get from that? We got a massive amount of keys. There we go. It seems like you might actually have to press all the buttons anyway, because it seems like you have to press all these ones down here to open up that door at the end, which has another key in it. Trip over all of my items. I'm just more amused that that's actually apparently doing damage than anything else. There we go. Hey, and that opened the one on the other end. Okay. Another drow key. Frederick, you can hold that. Who says I'm not taking this seriously? It's like playing as, like, I don't know, a three-keen with 4 arms, and you play as an alchemist, and you just throw all the potions all the time. It's kind of difficult to do this with 2 of these sods. Oh, great. Oh, they blocked me off. Being outmaneuvered. Great. Well done. This is wonderful. I'm going to reload. Just don't get hit. It's simple. I've said before, there is a bit of a pause. After I attacked that guy, and when I got hit just then, I had pressed the move to the side button as soon as I had swung. But the game actually forces you to stay there for a bit. So it was enough for him to be able to get an attack in. Or he like attacks as soon as he turns around, so you have to if they face you, then you're gonna get hit. Unless you're extremely quick. Or sometimes, maybe they just like, sometimes they've attack at the instant they move into the square, other times. I don't know, it's all guesses on my part. I like how you can kind of buffer moves. So I can press back twice before I can actually move. Nice! Razzle went up a level. And we got a robe. Is it better than the one you've got? I don't know. It's a robe. Fresh off the skeleton. Lightning bolt. Pretty cool. And we'll rest. Suppose that's everything that we needed to do in here. We'll go down this way. Is there any other buttons I need to press? That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. That's done. No secret walls at the ends of these, is there? No, apparently not. There. No. Neither there. Nor there. Nor there. Okay. Right, so, yeah, key time. Key. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. It does fit. It's just going to be a corridor of keys. It is, pretty much. Okay, well, we did get some other keys from there. Oh, hang on. That one's not one of the ones we just got. Yes. Do that! That will work. Oh, hey. Okay, there's a teleporter there. And, what's behind this door? Oh, hello! Fancy meeting you here. I've got a friend who likes to meet you. Great. His name is Mr. Fireball. He gives you a very warm welcome. Hey, Techwood went up a level. Oh, you sod. Don't go around the corner like that. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Sneaky gits they are. They are! They have no right to dodge my attacks. By all rights, they shouldn't even be able to dodge magic missiles, because those always hit. Bam! There you go. I like the little particle effect after it blows up. Very nice. It's also a lot more, well, it's got a lot more frames in it than, say, the portal animation. There was nothing there. It's just a closet with 2 skeletons in it. Okay. Let's put this down. Also, welcome. And we'll rest, get our fireballs back. And then we'll go through this portal. A new area. One I've been in before, but I didn't explore fully? I might have gone into the portal by accident. What's behind this door? A ring. What's this ring do? Razzle. Or. Okay. Magic. Armor. Weapon. Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Right, so let me see. Does this allow you to get another spell? No, Razzle went up a level, so I don't think it did. Paralysis, magical vestment, dispel magic, create food. Learn that. And on here, get cure serious wounds. Let me exit. Yes. Take this off. Give it to Frederick. And I'm going to see whether he gets new slots for spells. Possibly. Did it give him 2 extra slots for level 4 spells? Let me see, if I take that off. It did. Nice. So it's a ring of oh, I forget what it's called. It's like a wing of wizardry or something. It's like +2 to level 4 spell slots. I mean, we've only got fear there, unless we can scribe lightning bolt now, and if that's a level 4 spell, no, it's not. Lightning bolt is level 3. Well, we've got 2 more fears. That'll be useful against the skeletons. The other things, let's see. Armor. Feek's got armor. Tagor's got armor. Kierga's got armor, but not very good. Razzle's got armor, but it gets banded. If it's magical armor, that could be quite useful. Because then I could put Tagor's AC lower. He is -1 at the moment. Feek's -1. So I could potentially maybe lower their armor class. If it's a magical armor. Razzle has banded, which is armor class 4. I could have armor class 3 if I had a shield on Razzle, but in this game you've got to use a holy symbol to be able to cast the spells. And your spell book. Kind of a neat mechanic, but if you want to, you know, because shields in this actually lower armor class, I'd have to unequip that. But this plate mail of great beauty. I don't think that actually does much. Let's see. If I put this on 4, 6. Yeah, it's not as good. I don't get that. Plate mail of great beauty. Plate mail would be like... I don't know. Maybe it just looks really nice, but it's really not that good. Maybe that's probably just the joke. Let me have a look. I am just going to look it up. Yep. A cursed set of plate mail that's saying. Though it shone with a beautiful golden sheen, the plate mail was cursed. It was a -3 enchantment, making the user much weaker while worn. Okay. Haha. So yeah, it's useless. I am just going to reload and see what the other things are. So this was magic. This was armor. Ooh, some braces. Are these braces of like ogre strength? -4. No, so they're braces of AC. Braces of protection. -3. Or braces of protection +3. That's pretty good. It just puts someone's armor class to 1 or something. That's pretty nice. Okay, and the last thing. Is Slicer +3. Okay. So I think it was said that adamantite longswords are +2 weapons, but they count as +4 for the effects of attacking creatures which require that to be able to hit them. Slicer is I suppose a cutlass? So it's a ring of wizardry or something. Mine +3 protection or a sword of +3. I kind of think the armor is better. Out of all of those, lowering my AC is kind of important. Getting more spellcasts is very nice. But, we're going to keep going up levels. So I'm going to get a few more slots there anyway. So I think I'm going to go for the braces. There we go. And I can't pass through these walls? No. Okay. Let's see. Your armor class -1. Your armor class -1. I'm gonna stack it on Feek. Normally I wouldn't do so, but because my front line are the only ones which get attacked. These guys can't get attacked unless we're flanked from the sides or from the back. Then, for the most part, when I'm fighting, these two are going to be tanking all the damage. So I feel a bit better about that. -4. Okay. Oh, it just teleports us back. Fine. Go up here. Down there. Over there. And there we go. And I'll save it. No backseas. As I've said before when I'm playing these games, this is the first time I'm playing this game from this point. So if you know people watching it who have played it before, I am going to be making probably bad decisions, but I've got to make a decision. Something to learn if I play through the game again a second time or something. Also, I kind of like not playing perfect. Makes things more challenging. Why some of my characters are like, you know, Feek's a gnome, which is not what you'd want for a fighter. Maximum strength was 17, but yeah, interesting. Let's not press that. Okay, let's just open that. Oh heck. Are you gonna keep casting fireballs like that? I'm sorry? What's Zorgonex going on? Oh, I fell down a pit. I didn't even see that. Ow. Well. Heal up. Bumble into a room, try to dodge a fireball, whether it's coming or not, and then fall down a hole. The most graceful party. This is what adventurers are. They're just clumsy all over the place, falling over everything. It's you know, they're only successful because it doesn't kill them. Just insane amounts of luck. There's some scrolls there. Is this going to be another, like, you know, leap of faith type thing? Nope. Okay, we're in a new area. Oh, heck, where are we? So I think I said last time, if these are Thrikeen, I thought Thrikeen were like interplanar beings, but apparently they're not. They're from jungle area. The Forgotten Realms setting or something like that. So if those are, because I was trying to think maybe they're not, maybe they're just like a mantis warrior or something like that. But perhaps they are. Does the manual actually list what they are? Usually they have like a bestiary in them. Let's see. No, they're just called mantis warriors. Okay. Well, I feel a bit better about that then. Skeleton lords are apparently those skeleton guys who were fighting. These creatures are an elite force of evil warriors created from the bones of fallen heroes. They can attack quickly, are very tough, and can pack together to attack as a group. The best defense against a group of skeletons is to turn them by readying the holy symbol of the party's highest level cleric. Skeletal lords take half damage from piercing and slashing webs like swords and daggers. Yeah, okay. What does it say about Driders? These creatures have powerful melee attacks, a high resistance to spells, and are armed with 2 spears that they used as ranged weapons. Interesting that it's got... It's switched to past tense there. When you spot a Drider, sidestep until he has expended his spears, and then engage with ranged and melee weapons. All types of weapons are effective against these creatures, but most spells are ineffective. Now, what's it say about Mantis Warriors? These creatures are extremely fast and carry 2 weapons, a thrown dagger and a halberd for melee attacks. The halberd is coated with the Mantis Warrior's paralyzing saliva. When you spot a Mantis Warrior, sidestep until he has expended his dagger, retreat to keep out of melee, and engage with ranged spells. Okay. You prefer Thrikeen of Dark Sun. Thrikeen are creatures of Prime Plane. Okay. Right. I think it was because... I don't know. I think I was getting confused because they're in other settings as well. I was actually reading up a bit about Dark Sun. I really don't know much about that setting at all. It seemed very interesting. What was wizards like pretty much all being evil and turning into dragons eventually. And killing the land around them when I cast spells. I think there's like one game set in the Dark Sun setting, but I don't think I've even seen a playthrough of that, so. A lot of these smaller settings are very interesting, like Spelljammer and all that. There are observers who don't kill the land, only use necessary amounts of power. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're like the good wizards, but apparently most people don't recognize them as being good, so they just try and kill them anyway. Ugh. Ow. Yeah. Ow. Yep. Paralyzing. Ow. So apparently they're supposed to throw their dagger? I don't see much evidence of throwing, but Remove paralysis. I'm so glad that works on the entire party. Ow. Oh. Magic missile. There we go. Apparently there's 2 gains for Dark Sun? Okay. Also, everyone is at least wild talent for psionics. Yeah, right, because psionics takes like a larger presence in it than magic. Okay, let's continue exploring here. This is Xanathar's Outer Sanctum, Mantis Hive again, though. So we've been here, as we can see on the auto map down there, the room where the portals were. Athas, the world of Dark Sun, is highly psionically active world. I've been wondering whether it's pronounced Athas or Athas, but oh well. Meaning, even monsters and plants can have psionics. Psionic plants sounds like, I don't know, the type of stuff you come across on like Death Worlds in Warhammer 40,000. Oh yeah, it's a plant. It can read your mind and it will know how best to kill you. In case of fire. In case of flood. Okay. There's a keyhole. Nope. 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 Well, there's not really either a fire or a flood here, so... Does a flood of monsters count? I'm getting really sick of these things having just instant attack as soon as you get within range and paralyzing my dudes. Yes. Yes. Detect my magic. There we go. I mean, we'll get through them slowly. I don't think I've played a RPG game where psionics had a major element in them. Were there psionics in Neverwinter Nights 2? I think there might have been. There's also Shadowrun. But I haven't played that. Damn it! Ooh, heck. Yeah. You step into the fireball and somehow you attack me before the fireball lands. Does that work? Ah. You can't just like dodge as soon as they come within range. You have to like step out of the square immediately because they're so fast. Yeah, right there. I didn't get a chance at all. There we go. Thankfully, they don't have that many hit points. They're just extremely irritating to attack. Save. Actually, bionic in one of the Dark Sun games. Also, interesting thing in Dark Sun is that Athas is completely cut off from divine powers, so no gods there. Right, yeah, because it's like a setting where, like, the bad guy had won, and I think in the process it, like, severed the world from all the gods or something. That would mean no clerics. So I think there's, like, shamans? Because I remember reading something about them summoning water elementals for people to drink. Which is kind of awesome and also kind of hilarious. Nope. Okay, and... Ow. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do that. And rest. There are clerics, but they gain their power from elemental planes. Okay, and instead of faith, it's more bargaining for power. Right. That's interesting. It's more like a sort of elemental worship. How many more of these Mantis warriors are there going to be? Maybe they might just be 3 Kingdom. I just called them Mantis warriors because it's easier to understand. Ow! Sod you! There we go. They are dropping these helmets. Not that we make use of them. I want to use shields along with them. Ooh, hey, bones. Human bones. Take him and the skull key. Fashioned from his bones? We resurrect him. Maybe he'll have lost a leg. Yeah, remove paralysis so that we can use Taghor. And okay, there's a lever there. Save. Templars gained their spell from Sorcerer King's Queens, but they are basically conduits for the elemental planes. Templars being servants of Sorcerer Kings. Right, yeah, the Sorcerer Kings are like, aren't they like the former followers of the Big Bad or something? They rule over the different cities. What's over here? An arrow. Tekud, you have 14 arrows now. And it's upstairs. Where's this lead? We haven't actually gone up or downstairs into the Mantis hive yet. We've always been teleporting there. Actually, it's just a dead end. What's with this game's like? Dead ends to stairs. I suppose it's because we haven't opened up that entrance yet. They are followers and also the people who defeated the Big Bad when they found out that the Big Bad wanted to get rid of every race except halflings. That, yeah. Yeah, that the halflings were like the favored race or something like that. Halflings being the first race in Athas, other demi-humans and humans are offsprings of halflings in it. I mean, it's an interesting take on the setting, rather than having, like, humans being the basis or something. Or elves. Whoop! Do they, like, attack one guy until they paralyze him and then they swap to another target? Seems like it. Just to be annoying. Okay, let's rest. And... elves don't live for hundreds of years in Athas. They live for a max about 150 years. Yeah, because in, like, Forgotten Realms, they can live, I forget, a few centuries, I believe. Okay, there we go. And... damn it. Stop this! I mean, they're not that dangerous, they just paralyze your front line, which is extremely annoying. He's like, oh, I can carve through them easily. Nope. Carve through? Pfft. Like to see you attack when you're all paralyzed. I like to imagine when these guys are paralyzed, the back line, they're just like, right, they pick them up, shove them to the back, and they take their place. Because they can't move, they're just like statues. Neutralize poison. I'm glad they're not actually poisoning me, paralyzing me. It's so much easier to deal with. They're, you know, dealing damage to me over time. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, actually, there's a button down there. Nothing there. Yep. Save, and we'll go through here. Oldest are 1,000 years old, but normally elves live to about 700. I was trying to remember some of the characters from the Dark Elf trilogy, because that's the series I've read the most of, or the ones that I can remember the most of, and from that, the Drow, I think. Oh, what's her name? The head of the strongest house in Menzo Baranzan, or who used to be the head. She was like, I think nearly 1,000 years old. Something like that. That was a tiny button. And that was from Blessings of Lolth, keeping her alive, pretty much. What I remember. Oh, hey. Kind of nice if you could bind some spells to keep. Poof. Okay, did I press this button here? No, I didn't. Ooh, okay. That's actually opening the way every time. Well, that's great. Let's not lock myself in there. There we go. And remove paralysis. Potion of giant strength. Pretty neat. Jump. I could. We will. Just a moment. What's over the other side? A ring. Jump. Is this another ring of like... ring of... like, ring of spell casting or something? Well, let's go down the hole. Just save again, because I picked up that. Ow. Where are we? Xanathar's outer sanctum, lower reaches. Leave no stone unturned. What's over this way? Your fate lies in the stars. Hey, there's another one of those portals. Oh, okay, this is the portal which requires the Ankh to use, but we don't have that. I'm assuming that's the symbol for 1. Is there... There's a button there. This just goes right around. This is a celestial star of navigation. Okay. If you say so. We've kind of gone off track looking for this, potion of cure poison, but... I hear footsteps. There's a rock. It's a different rock too, it's a mossy rock. I'll pick that up. Is there anything else here which I missed? Nope. Okay, what's over here? There's a button. Okay, that changed the layout. Can I? Okay. There we go. I suppose I had to line them up with the star or something. I don't know. Boop. What horrors are in here? Let's bless. There's a ring. Another ring. I wonder if all rings are the same color or do the same thing. Banded mail? Is this different from yours? 4. Wait, that was 1. Yes, it is. It's a lot stronger. You can wear that. That'll be better. 3, 4. Yeah. There you go. Wear that banded mail. Slasher plus 4 taken. Well. You can equip that. And I suppose you can equip that. I'm going to have a look actually to see what Drow Cleaver does. Just so that I can get an idea of its strength bonus. I think I saw it's plus 3. This says it's a plus 3 axe. Okay. So let's see. The adamantite swords are adamantite longsword. To hit bonus is apparently plus 1. Okay, but it counts as plus 4. Short sword slicer. Oh, that's a short sword. Okay, I was thinking it was a saber. It's a plus 3. Okay. Axe Drow Cleaver is plus 3. Did I find a longsword, Severius? I think I did. Let me just have a look through my items. Adamantite longsword, adamantite longsword, adamantite longsword, adamantite longsword. Well, if I did, I don't have it now. Oh dear. Because apparently that's plus 5. let me just have a look at this. It does rather seem like if a weapon is enchanted, it actually looks different. Like, you're not going to find a longsword which is a longsword +4, and it's just going to look like a normal longsword. I mean, there are longswords and adamantite longswords, which look the same from what I'm seeing here. The longsword Severus looks the same, but for all the others, it seems like they're all different. Like, all the maces I'm seeing here, there's 2 different types of maces. Oh, hang on. Actually, forget what I said. Apparently there's a mace +3, which looks just like a normal mace. Right. Well, that shut me up. Apparently there's a dagger called Ginsu. Let's go this way. Can I line these all up again? There we go. Okay, you've got to line them all up in the one direction. Okay. I like the bassiness of it. It just sounds like heartbeats or something. Ooh, heck. Oh, hey, I know what these are. These are, Zorn. Don't these, like, phase through walls? I think they're like rust monsters. They're another one of those monsters which would be based off the little toys. Brr. Again, I don't think I've seen these in any other game. They are supposed to be able to face through walls, aren't they? These don't seem to be able to do that. Probably for good reason. Otherwise we'd have another White Tower situation from Lands of Lore. It's like 3-legged, 3-armed, 3-eyed thing with a mouth on top of its body. I suppose they eat stuff by just picking it up and putting it into the mouth. On top. Evolution hasn't been kind to that critter. I think evolution just gave up on it halfway through. They're kind of adorable. Ah! Oh, okay, they just straight up try and bite you. They just, like, throw their torso at you to chomp on you. Do these have any nasty attacks I should worry about? Let me just have a look. Like, can they poison me? I don't think they can. I think they just... Zorn. Yeah, these creatures are slow and tough, do a lot of damage when they're hit, and are resistant to some spells. Engage the Zorn by closing to melee, attacking, and then retreating before the Zorn can execute its own powerful attack. Okay, so they just deal a lot of damage. Doesn't say anything about them being able to phase through walls. And apparently they look pretty much the same as they've always done. Except, you know, in some of the editions they've gotten more detail, which sometimes I think they can go a bit overboard with it. Earthglide, yeah. Zorn can burrow through non-magical unworked earth and stone. Oh, maybe that's why they can't do that here, because it's worked. Zorn doesn't disturb the material it moves through. Stone camouflage have advantage on dexterity checks, making to hide in rocky terrain. Treasure sense. Oh, do they, like, eat treasure and all that? They can pinpoint by scent the location of precious metals and stones, such as coins and gems, within 60 feet of it. This is like 5th edition or something. Even the wiki is just like, they were very odd looking creatures. The 1st edition artwork for them has them looking like they're made out of bricks, and they've got, it kind of looks like their mouth has lips. But instead of being like a hole with like lamprey type teeth on it, it's actually got like a mouth with, you know, like a top and bottom jaw with teeth. That kind of looks horrifying. 2nd edition has got them as like a tri-petaled opening mouth, which actually rather suits them. 3rd edition kind of looks like an otyug. 4th and 5th, yeah, they sort of get more rocky and lumpy. Okay. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at articles. I like the idea of, like, instead of, like, oh, what do you call it? Like, bilateral symmetrical creatures, you have, like, trilateral symmetrical creatures. Like, I think the older things were trilateral symmetry. From, Lovecraft. They were, like, barrel-shaped things with wings and tentacles. Like many Lovecraftian monsters, but, there's also, like, well, starfish and all that. Which don't really have bilateral symmetry. Evolution. God damn it, there isn't any space for a mouth. Fuck it, I just put it on top of their head and call it a day. So many creatures in D&D, their everyday existence must just be torture. It's like the poor owlbear. It's just, what am I? Bored wizards. Okay, yeah. I suppose just stay out of mouth range. There we go. Step back. No! There we go. I'm kind of interested in seeing how much damage they deal, but I don't think I'll actively look for that. Not really slow. There we go. And we can't really use spells on them either, apparently, because they're rather tough. Yeah. Okay. Go down here. Oh, there's another one. I forgot to see what the alignment of them are. I suppose if they're like... Are they sentient? They'd be like animals? Hmm. Do they actively try to be malicious, or do they just go around eating minerals? Seems like that would be the case. Okay, save. And actually, I've still got the article up, so let me just have a look. Alignment is neutral. Okay. Oh yeah. We're just entering their homes and slaughtering them. Like all good adventurers should. No sense of right or wrong. Thankfully, there are very few respawn when X distance locations in this game. I do prefer it in a way when monsters don't respawn. I think one of those locations where they respawn is where the Kenku are. And it's just... sometimes it feels like endless waves of Kenku just popping out of nowhere. Which is rather annoying. A drow key. And a stone orb. Oh, I remember that. Okay, so apparently these things will actually allow us to identify our items. If we go to the stone oracle. I had to read up a bit ahead of time for that. Because I was wondering how I'm going to identify my items. Nom. Nom. Have this. Nom. Oh, great. Actually, come to think of it. Shouldn't I have a create food? No. Pray for spells. Yeah. You should have one. Why did you have one in your spell list? Be more useful than... oh, jeez. There's a spell in, like, Icewind Dale 2. I think druids can get it. And just in that edition of D&D, and it's like good berry. It's like, oh boy, I summoned like 6 berries, and they each heal 1 hit point each. Whoopee. There we go. Oh, that just... okay, that just instantly fills everyone's stomachs. That's pretty cool. Be satiated. Oh. That actually sounds rather terrible to me, because I rather like, you know, the process of eating food. I don't think I'd like to have a spell cast on me where it's just, oh, you're not hungry now. It's like, oh, great. It doesn't taste like anything. Steam will go offline very later today. Reason to summon sale. Oh dear, is that starting up? Summer? You mean winter sale? That time of year where everyone's wallet cries out in... fear and anguish, and then is instantly silenced. Okay, fine, that worked. I got a wand. Kierkegaard, you can have this potion of poison. Dwarven healing potion. Hey, is that what we need to cure the king? It was down here the whole time. This wasn't a completely waste of time. This venture wasn't a complete waste of time. I actually planned to do that the whole time. I thought it would be a few floors up. We still don't have a way out of here, though. There's no stairs, and I don't have the unk which we require to open up that portal, so... It's 34 degrees Celsius in the shade here. Ah, that's rather nice and warm. Sounds like a rather pleasant day. It's usually around, like, 10 degrees here at the moment because of winter. Ow, 17. Okay. So they do hit for rather hard. Laughing in, like, what, 44 degrees Celsius summers sometimes. Pleasant. With, like, oh, what was it, like, around 20 something degrees at night? Ugh. I remember one time in primary school it was 44 degrees. We couldn't go home. It was just hot. Couldn't do anything. Sit in the shade or... I don't think we were allowed inside either. We just had to be outside. Ugh. Let's get icy poles from the tuck shop and slather them over your face. Those are... Oh, this is going to be probably... what? There was these icy poles, these tubes. I think they're called like super zoopers. Something like that. Everyone liked the grape flavored ones. They were the best. Cut the tops off them. Ah! Oh! Not me. There we go. You have an AC, it's 22 degrees in your room. Luckily you only have 32 degrees in the sunlight. Having an AC is very helpful. I have a fan in my room for when it gets hot. At the moment it's cold, so I just have my heater on full blast. My room is very susceptible to the temperature outside. Thin walls. This. Another rock. With moss on it. Cleric Scroll of Raised Dead. I've got all these clerical scrolls and I haven't used any of them. Drop this dagger. Don't need it. There we go. And we'll go into here. Now we'll go for time. Okay. Boop. Any more Zorn? Or have we successfully killed off this pack? Okay, there's nothing in here. Okay, there are other directions we can try. Just sidle down the whole corridor sideways here. Oh, this way. Boop. Will this work? Is there a room over there which I can go into? Apparently so. Save. It's minus 32 Celsius for you. Pretty mild for summer for us. Minus 32. Or is it 32? Or is that 32 degrees? What is this snow? When you go to bed, you set the AC to 18 Celsius in quiet mode and sleep like a rock. The cool does help a lot. I only really have only really have difficulty sleeping if my feet are too hot. Like, people need to know that. Oh, heck! Oh, hey there! Long, tall, and squid-faced. Ah! Stop that! Oh, great, he paralyzed my entire party! No! Don't! It's gonna suck our brains out. Ah! I might have to reload. Zap. Okay, fine. Okay, there's Illithid around here now. And there is annoying... It's nasty as I remember them being from Baldur's Gate 2. It's just, oh, there's an Illithid. Mind blast. Is paralysis going to wear off, or... Yes, it is. Okay, good. Well, okay. I suppose it makes sense. Illithids and Beholders kind of go together, though I don't think they really like working with each other. I think Beholders are too arrogant, and Illithids, well, kind of too arrogant as well. Or not... It was a dash, not a negative. Okay, okay, so it was around 32. Minus 32. What? What's it trying to say? Watch? I suppose? Is that like saying I have to go clockwise? I don't know. Oh hey, there's another Zorn. Ow! You're like baby cakes after that illithid. I mean, illithid aren't... If you can get past the psionics of the illithids, they're really not that difficult. In combat, the most you've got to worry about is their tentacle grab. But in Baldur's Gate 2, I remember you just buff your fighter so to be immune to psionics, and then just charge him in with a two-handed sword and carve through them that way. Because they're just wearing robes, and I don't think they've got any really that good AC. Oh hey. Now I can put my foot where my mouth is. I did like that trailer they had for Baldur's Gate 3. Was the Illithid's big ship. I forget what it's... I don't even know what it's called. It's like a Nautilus ship. That was pretty cool. I didn't mean to save, but yeah, we come across this. I can't actually rest to get time passed because none of my characters are injured. I can do this. There we go. Frederick, you got to take a few smacks to the back of the head with a sword for the team. There we go. Don't ask how it's working. We're just that fast. Probably enough. There we go. 8 hours sleep and everyone's better. Baldur's Gate 2 most hated non-spellcasting enemy, Vampiric Illithid. Which is with its instant kill attack. I don't even remember those. Ugh. Yeah. Because you get like the psionic ones, and then there's ones that's just like, you know, I'm just gonna focus on magic. Or I'm gonna become undead. Aren't they called like... Ulithids or something like that? Get. Was that like a different type of one? Brow key. This is for Tekud. He holds all the keys. He is the key master. Okay, let's see. Hello? Any more squid faces in here? No? I wonder if they've got the instant kill attack in this. Where they grapple you in melee and then it's just... Whoop! There go your brains. Ah! No! Here he comes. Did he resist that? Okay, that was his melee attack, I suppose, and he just... Did that drain his intelligence? I don't know. Maybe? Because that was something they did. I can't remember whether the intelligence drain is permanent or not. Why don't you have Paralysis memorized. Eh. There we go. Do you have it memorized now? No. Why not? Have I really not memorized? Wait. Pray for spells. Level 3. Clear. Create food. Remove paralysis. Did I really just have that done wrong? Drive spells. What can what can you get? Lightning bolt and cone of cold. Don't you already have lightning bolt? Whatever. Cone of cold's a level 5 spell? Is it really? I thought it was like level 3 or 4. Huh. I mean, it's not like you can cast it. Yep, okay. Yeah. Memorize that as well. And before I save, I just got to check it up for the mind flayers. Let's see. Mind flayers. These creatures are almost completely resistant to magic, and their invisible psionic attack can paralyze the entire party. When a mind flayer turns to face the party, sidestep quickly to avoid its psionic attack. Retreat around corners and engage the mind flayer on its flank with ranged and melee weapons. All types of weapons are effective against these creatures. Okay, it doesn't say anything about them having a intelligence drain, so I'm assuming Taghor always had 11 intelligence. We'll know if he ends up with like 4. I don't think the creatures' attacks are that complicated in this game. In Baldur's Gate, it was like they had to hit you twice, I think, because they hit you once and then you get like the little tentacle icon on your character, and if they hit you again when you had that effect, then they'd actually like suck your brains out and instantly kill you. And I love the part where you come back from defeating all the Illithids, and the Drow's like, you know, oh, you've come back. You know, or something, blah blah. I'm surprised the Illithids didn't kill you, unless you're actually working for them. I warn you, if you are, I will have you cut down where you're standing. And your character's like, no, I actually killed the whole goddamn lot of them without you. But I sense hostility. I did like how snarky your character could get in Baldur's Gate. That of all innocent and wide-eyed at all the adventuring you're doing, and then over a while it's just like, people, I can't be bothered dealing with them. It seems like we found a mage. What's this adamantite dart for? I suppose, actually, come to think of it, an adamantite dart's not that bad in this game, because you don't... If I hit people with arrows, does that use up the arrow? Because I've always been assuming if I hit a creature with an arrow, it will actually disappear, but when I throw daggers or darts at enemies, they just drop to the ground, so maybe you can use them infinitely. Just having more arrows means that you can shoot more before you have to go and pick them up again. I'm gonna pick up these robes. Are they different from your current ones? I don't know. And these boots. Drop those boots. And this spellbook. Is this spellbook actually different from yours? Can I even tell that? I'll just scroll of shield. Let's see. If I swap that over. Memorize spells. No, it doesn't look like it's any different. Okay, so It's not like... Oh, it actually spells differently. This one's spell book. This one's spell book with a space in it. Stone holy symbol. There we go. That's what we need to get through the portal. Actually, Tagore, you can carry a bunch of this stuff because you've got 2 empty slots. There. Let me actually try this with the arrow. With the bows. So if I mean, those just dropped to the ground. I like that noise. Bang. Yeah, okay. Doesn't seem like the arrows actually break. Huh. Because it would be like, I don't know. In like Neverwinter Nights, because things are used up as soon as you throw them, it's like, oh, I got, you know, throwing axes of fire. I could use them, or I could sell them, because they sell for like 500 for like a stack of 25. And they also weigh an awful lot. Oh, hey. Did that hit you? You were just sitting there. You were just sitting around the corner waiting for me. He's still there. There we go. I don't think that actually hit him. Ow! There we go. Flicker. Huh. Got another dagger. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh? Did I just drop a bunch of my stuff? Or did I throw the scroll at him because I had equipped the scroll? Or something. The older brain will remember this. The most embarrassing defeat. A moment when a Illithid was killed by a scroll. Reason why you got arrows back in many games of this era is that there wasn't a way to restock ammo in shops. Okay. Oh, it threw the dagger and took the scroll from the belt. Oh, okay. Right, right. Oh, that's how the belt works. So it's like if I throw this, it's going to put the next weapon, the next thing over here into my hand. Okay. I've just been using it as extra storage. That makes sense, though. So I could actually put like the adamantite dart over there. Oh, wait. I could put the adamantite longsword up here, but I can't put it down there. Okay. Right, because you can't, like, swing with a dagger. We just keep the scroll in the line up there, just in case we need to, I don't know, throw the book at someone. If I wanted to do that, I'd just put the spell scroll there. Spell book there. You can't even throw that. Wait, hang on. Okay. Okay, I can't actually throw that. I mean, I can throw it if I do that. You just can't throw it if it's in your hands. Fine, fine. Maybe that's actually trying to use it. And he just can't use it because he's a thief. Probably it. Don't mind me fiddling around with the mechanics in the game. Hello. Picked this game up last week and been playing it, so much nostalgia. This is pretty fun. This is the first time I'm playing through it to this level, so I'm glad to be getting around to doing it now. It's quite a lot of fun. I think we'll just finish having a look at... Yes, we'll finish blah blah. Exploring around here. And, though then we'll actually call it for this for tonight. Because... Damn it! Stop resisting my magic. I give you a brain freeze. Didn't work. Can't reach. Come on, Tekud. Deal the squiddly face. Damn it! Frederick just got hit by my dagger again. There we go. It seems like they just dropped robes. I can only put... Pick that up. Pick it up. There we go. Okay. Ooh, hang on. We didn't explore this room. There's a button here. Let's rest. And save. There we go. What's this button do? Other than be incredibly tiny. Oh hey, there's another one of these. An orb of power. That's just a mace. That's just a mace. That's just an axe. That's just a spear. That's just an axe. Just dump everything which isn't magical, because I really don't need it if it's not magical. At this point. Don't try and be a hoarder. I can't tell whether the robes are magical or not, because they're blue. There we go. These shields look different, but they're actually all completely the same. Okay, there we go. Managed to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And that clears out that area. So we got from there a second orb of power to be able to identify items with. Next time I think I'll just align it so that we can actually go down there. Because we have to turn this area around. Let's just do that. Like that. And there. And that's where we're going to be going next. Also, we did actually find this, so what level am I on? I'm on level 11 currently. Though we've been going back and forth as I've been, you know, solving puzzles and trying to figure out where to go and what to do. So, we'll probably be going back to other levels. You don't think most of those robes are magical? Right. I suppose if there is a magical robe, it will actually look different rather than just insane. Oh, hey, it's up here now. Okay. So yeah, now we're on level 7. So this one actually leads down to level 11. Do these have the same issue as I noted before? No, they don't. The square is actually staying empty, regardless of the distance away you are. I noted on the moss-covered walls. From a distance, it actually showed the object you needed. think you've only cleared the first floor, still a long way to go for you. I'll keep going at it. I do recommend this game. It's quite a lot of fun. I think it would be nice to have a journal or something, though it's not that difficult to keep track of what you need to do because there's not that many, there's not like side plots and all that, but a lot of the time I do feel like I'm just bumbling around until I find something. It's like, oh yeah, we'll do that. So this one was stone necklace, which I don't think I have. No, really need to put all these things together. Let me see. Let me just check about these items. Okay, here we go. Okay, apparently there is a magical robe. And it does look exactly the same as all the other ones. Oh, jeez, game. It's a +5 robe as well. I'm just going to go through all the robes. Okay, your AC is 10. Your AC is 10, so that's just a normal robe. This one. AC is 5. That is a magical robe. This one, AC is 10. This one, AC is 10. So all these are non-magical. This one is a magic robe +5 armor. I'm glad I managed to sort... I just took the time to sort through that. I so wish they all look different though. So we don't need the scroll of shield. Don't need that of detect magic or that of armor. I don't even use armor. The spell at least. Put this stone medallion there. Put that stone staff there. Is that all the ones we have? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let me just check. I'm going to see whether any of the other things we've gotten. Apparently there's a dwarven shield +1. Drow boots are no different from normal boots. Dwarven helm is the same as a normal helm. Let's see. Are these rings all magical, or are they all just... Okay. Well, whatever. I'll have to check it later then. Right. Well, we'll rest here. I don't need to rest. Okay, we'll save it here. And we'll continue with Eye of the Beholder next time. Cast Detect Magic and you'll see if there's a difference. Yeah, okay. Now that we know which robe it is. So, okay. This one is the magical one. This one is the non-magical one. If I cast Detect Magic... I really can't see any specific differences there. Hold on. Just move my mic and get a closer look. No. I'm not seeing any difference there. Not even in individual pixels. So, it just seems like there's absolutely no difference visual-wise. I thought maybe there might be like a tiny pixel which is different on it or something like that, but I can't see any difference. Anyway. Ugh. Let me just check. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. Okay. And we'll save it. I just saved, and we'll continue with Eye of the Beholder next time. It's getting quite good. Actually, right, yeah, we're going to be going back to the Dwarf King actually next time, because I got this Dwarven Healing Potion for the King, so we'll feed that to the King with a sippy cup or something, and then I suppose we'll go deeper. Maybe the King will give us a another job to do after that. So, yes. Anyway, that will be next time.